Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time to the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians! I'm your host with most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airwaves on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. As always, Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory. That's indcd.org, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, and musicians. If you are looking for a place to shop small, to host, to make your dreams come true, friends, this is the place for it. For a low single fee, you can have web access, you can have access to our background social media network, and the most important community calendar so that we can find out which conventions and things you are going to. We are also made possible by sales of the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all part of my ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to teaching the art to others. And of course, Big Stompy Robots, the tabletop game that battles not just with each other, but with the ideas of what modern gaming is, because I believe gaming should be cheap, it should be easy to learn, fun to play, and quick. And Big Stompy Robots is all that, and a bag of chips, as was spoken in the old days. Now, let's get in some accountability, folks. First and foremost, my Hates and Hellfire 2-word count is 32,355 words. That's pretty good. I got some more on that. I have been tinkering with my requested book on how to do campaigns. Basically, I'm taking my sort of notes, and I'm going to be writing up a manual guide, a way for somebody who wants to homebrew their RPGs and things into something that they can share with others, how it's done. Will this likely be a useful guide for writers? Abso-fraggin-lutely. Because what is role-playing but the epitome of cooperative storytelling? Now, I am fully aware of current events. I got up an hour early, and I reached out to quite a few people. And a few people were kind enough to reach out to me. Now, you may note that there is a temptation to look upon today and the days to come with a spirit of defeat, a spirit of fear, a spirit of dread. Fear is a response to fight, flight, freeze, faint, or fawn. None of these things can prevent what has occurred. Therefore, I say we choose the next set of things. And the next set of things are going to be doing what we can to brighten our world. Now, I know from my messages, I know from your posts, I know from the phone calls and the other interactions I have had, that a lot of people right now are hurting. A lot of people are scared. And that's okay. It is okay to be scared. It is okay to be fearful of an uncertain future racked with possibilities that are would have been unimaginable a few years ago. There is nothing wrong with taking the time you need in the style that you need it to move forward, to move forward, to feel it, to experience it, to process. I am a firm believer in my faith. And part of my philosophy behind my faith, if you'll take the words of a backsliding sinner, is there are two steps in what we do. We can fall to our knees. We can beseech God. And in this case, for the case of this broadcast, I understand that may be whatever you perceive he, she, it, they to be. For assistance, for hope, for a better time. And make no mistake, this will be a rough and possibly dangerous time on a macro scale. However, my friends, my family, all the people who lurk in between, after you've been down on your knees, after you've talked to God, you have to get up. You have to get up and look at what you can do in the sphere of influence you possess. In the thumbnail today, as tends to occasionally be featured in my thumbnails, is a mostly nameless quasi-character, an entity, if you will, that I refer to as the lamplighter. There are hints of lore to this individual, to this entity. But his purpose is always very clear. His mission, as a character, as an entity, is very clear and simple, my friends. The mission, as the internet flickers and tries to stop me, the mission is to bring light into the darkness. To ignite a spark of hope where there may be none. Now, I doubt Brian K. Morris is watching today. He is a very busy man these days. But the reason I fly his banner up there, as often as the system allows me, is because throughout 2020, when the world was bleak, Mr. Morris was a light. I am not Brian K. Morris. I don't pretend to be, usually. Dig around, you'll find an episode called Cannot Find the Furthermore, involving a bucket on my head and a garbage bag tied bow tie. But I have tried to be, in some small part, a similar light, encouraging not just creativity and motivation and the eternal war against imposter syndrome, but encouraging a philosophy of community, of service, of building others up. And I sat quite a bit before this broadcast. I woke up early to a combination of my cat Dusty chirping and singing and carrying on into my ear louder than I think he ever has. Pretty sure I must have been muttering in my sleep. Dusty does not tolerate my nightmares well, nor does he allow me to. And my phone pinging. And last night, my friends, I did not watch the news. I did not have to. The outcome was already painfully clear to me. I could feel it in the air. But last night, a bunch of good folks gathered in a Discord room for chat and support. I want to apologize because I was not there. Because at that point, another individual required my attention. I wasn't sure how I was going to do the show today. I wasn't sure how I was going to come in. What to do. And that's been the question. What do you do? a very wise woman, dear friend of mine, mentioned one of my heroes, Fred Rogers, whether she meant to or not. You look for the helpers. And that phrase, look for the helpers, is a wonderful phrase because it unlocks certain things, at least in my mind. It unlocks the Uncle Iroh clause, which is if you can't find an Uncle Iroh, you must become the Uncle Iroh, whether you want to or not. If you can't find the helpers, then you must become a helper in some way. I'm not asking you today to save the world. I certainly can't. I'm far too much of a support character for that, if that. But what you can do is control the circle around you. You can reach out as far as your arm will go and decide right here, I'm going to make the world a little better place. Right here, regardless of the storms outside, regardless of the vitriol and villainy that may be spewed, right here, in the scope of which I can affect, I'm going to reach out and make a place that is a little bit better. And if the forces of fate and the mechanizations of men burn it to the ground, then right here amid the ashes, I will start over. For as long as there is life, as long as there is hope, we can keep moving. My family has a few mottos, a few things that resonate with us. And one of them is keep charging the enemy as long as there is life. This is not said in jest. This is not said in any form of self-aggrandizement. But it is a truth. And the truth is that everyone in this chat, everyone watching this, all the eyeball people and points beyond, everyone has an opportunity when the sky is dim and the rain is coming down to ignite a light, to maintain a light. Even if it is only your own, even if the only life you ever save is your own, that is heroic, that is good, and that is noble. That matters because you matter. Each and every one of you. Now, I know for a fact that there are individuals right now who are watching this who, due to their own reasoning, have made choices that I disagree with. It is not my place to judge you. But watch and be aware of what you've helped wrought upon this world. And I advise the pursuit of atonement. on to the rest. I say, as I always say, to keep creating, to keep building something that matters, even just to you. To tell your stories, to make your songs, to build objects that you have made manifest through the application of your will and skills onto this earth. And be there. Be there for the people who are most afraid, who are most vulnerable, who are most on the frayed edge of decency as they are vilified. Be there for the kind and the sorrow, the saddened and the frightened. Those who have the strength of character and personality and charisma and energy have no choice right now but to be a force of love, of compassion, of dignity, of truth. To paraphrase a very good speech, no dictator in the history of the world has been able to hold oppressed a people forever. Because there is no greater unifying cry, no greater unifying purpose in the mind of a sentient than the desire for freedom, for survival. Not just of our bodies, but of our spirits, of our ideas, of our experiences. Write your stories. Tell your tales. And if you're drawn to do something and don't feel you have the capacity, like all things, start small. What is going on is permitted by a system that draws profit from the masses. Therefore, the most potent thing the masses can do is to stifle that profit. We are distracted from the power of things like boycotts and strikes. We are distracted from the power of containing our consumption to choke the blood flow that runs to the leeches of society. And I am not speaking of those who, through luck, misfortune, or incident, cannot be productive. No, I'm speaking of the opposite, those who profit from the suffering of others, those who profit through wealth and power. The first thing a bully does The first thing a bully does is to demean and deny their victim. The goal is not to simply injure. It is to unmake, to unravel, to shatter the spirit and convince them of defeat. There are many things on this world that I dislike, that I am repulsed by. Any number of insects and arachnids, for example. I'm working on the spider thing, but I am still loath of cockroaches. Parasites of any breed. Certain flavors that remind me of medicines and cause a violent gag reaction. Places and images and objects that promote cruelty. But of it all, the simplest term, the simplest ideas, I cannot abide a bully. I never could. I never will. I may not have the power to stop them, or I may be physically silenced at any point. In my youth, I was savagely beaten for my ideas. Same ideas I expound to you. For my existence. Knives and guns and being stoned in the biblical sense. Set ablaze. They came for me, my friends. Time and time and time again. And throughout my life, in more civil means, for the most part, I have found there's always a bully. There will always be bullies. I won't lie to you. But I will tell you this from the core of my being. As long as there's life, they can be opposed. Even if it is solely in our minds and in our hearts. They never last forever. And that they can be escaped. Right now is a time where each and every one of you has an opportunity to help somebody. You have a chance to do something, even if it's just reaching out with a message saying, hey, are you okay? Because they're not. I'm going to tell you this. I will save you time if you have a friend who is homosexual, or basically any of the LGBTQ alphabet gang, they are not okay right now. If you have a woman in your life and they are aware of what some of the legal intentions of going on, they are not okay right now. And God help the historians. I say that because not only do those of us who have studied history have the maddening sense that of what's going on, we know who they'll come for. But the intent is always the same. The intent of the bully is to break the spirits. So I say onto each and every one of you, do not let your spirit be broken. Do not let it be damaged. Feel the pain. Yes, it is the human experience. It is natural. It's natural to feel the pain. It's natural to be scared. It's natural to be confused and unnerved. But do not let the despair take over. And if you feel it, reach out. Reach out to your friends, to your family. 988 exists. Reach out. I'll do what I can. It may not be much. And honestly, if you try to message me after certain hours, I will not receive it because I have a breathing machine that is incredibly loud. I basically am hooked up to a tire pump, putting out around 22 pounds of pressure, just so I don't kind of, stop breathing and die a little bit in my sleep. They get mad at that sort of thing, the doctors do. Anyway, that means I'll check your message in the morning. I need you to be here in the morning. I'll be here. Now, I haven't checked my chat, and maybe you think I'm prattling. Maybe I am yelling into the void. But if I can help one person feel a little better, one person realize they are not alone, that, to borrow from Dylan Thomas, that we should rage. We should not go quiet and not go gentle into the good night, but rage against the dying of the light. Not with violence. Violence is the last resort of the barbaric mind. Violence is the place where reason and humanity stops. Violence is never the answer. It is an answer. I understand that. But it may even be necessary at some points in history. But it's never right. We should, as rational beings, be able to be better than that. And I will always call on you guys to try to be better than that. To never let your frustrations turn you into something that you can't look at in the mirror anymore. It is my hope that everyone here and everyone who watches us can find peace, acceptance, and joy. It's my hope that as I look back in my mind to a much younger version of myself, I look back to the world that I lived in. It is my hope that a little boy may be able to draw flowers without fear of being beaten. Not by family. My family, for all their stuff, is awesome. But there were others. I say it every episode, friends. Every episode I end with, I love you, and you should too. And I say it because there is irrational hate in this world, which means if the universe allows such a thing to exist as the yang, the yin must be irrational love. And there is a tendency towards balance. So I ask you guys, before I sign to the video of Joe Bachman's wonderful ad and get on with the art portion of my stream and checking your comments, I ask that you look for ways to serve each other in a spirit of kindness and love. And know that whatever happens, as long as I have life, I will be here to try to help you. And there are a great many people far better than me, far wiser, far more talented, certainly far more righteous, who are the same. I'm going to run into his ad now. Be back in about a minute and a half. Please pardon the gravel to my voice. All right, folks. I know I'm interesting. I may have gone on something of a lengthy rant. I still have a lot of art to do. But I will sorry, I just got a text from Alec. Okay. But we know my chat is far more interesting. So I'm going to go through the chat a bit, and then I'm going to hit some art, and then we'll just see. First through the door is Trelena. That's Trelena Bachman. In her Haruhi guys. Morning, all. Good morning, Magpie. Completely forgot I'm heading to another town to pick up some work stuff, so I'll be here in listening mode. Well, I hope I was worth listening to up to this point. There will be the burning is burninating and doing something, and who knows what's going on tonight, hopefully with guests. I will actually be working on making that a little more possible. Trey knows what I mean. If you want to know what I mean, show up at 8 o'clock over on the Independent Creator Directories channel. Okay? And be sure to like it when you get there. Okay? And subscribe to them. They're wonderful people. And we're joined by Bladed Thesis. Morning, Trey. And morning, Foxy. Also, greeting Trey. Hey, you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful morning over in Utah. I'm sure it's quite cool right now, but at least you have each other to snuggle up with and your new dog. Better days are coming. Donna says, hey, Trey. Hey, Foxy and Kitty. Hey, did Kitty come through and I mixed? Well, maybe she's purring around here somewhere. Hey, Donna. Hope you're holding up all right. I may have blown out my voice just a bit with that intro, but I regret very little. Good morning, everyone. Glad to hear something will be burninating tonight. Hey, Witzman dude. Hello, sweetie. Y'all are adorable. Morning. Here comes the dawn. Shoop-a-doobie. Here comes the dawn. Don Dulas is the creator of Buddy and Georgette's wonderful adventures. You can find out about her fashionable felines over on her Facebook page, facebook.com/groups Buddy and Georgette. Oh, she'll probably throw the comment. She'll throw the link in, I hope. Hashtag everyone. Hashtag always promote. And we've got more greetings and greetings and greetings. Hey, Thesis. Accountability. 2 May household counts to be writing of any account. I need to focus on Donna's luck of the Irish in the next couple days. Indeed. Everyone must still be in their social media blackout period. Large number probably still are. And that's okay. Because, folks, you do what you have to do for your own comfort and mental well-being. Okay? You can always check my wonderful video in the rerun. Yep. Sorry. My brain derailed for a second. Accountability. Yes. What have you got, Don? Is it going to show? There we go. Lunch with Bestie today. 'Twas her birthday yesterday. Show tonight. Self-care in between. Rock on. Good. Just being quiet, I guess. Don't worry. I will be loud enough for everyone if need be. I am more than happy to ring like a gong. And Thesis enjoyed everyone's Apphilian stories. And Carl says, I have them bookmarked. Maybe this afternoon I will get to read some of them. And Donna says, don't forget to like and share, folks. That's right. And Foxy says, I know I'm not doing much today. I understand that. Hey, Grant. Hey, all. And hey, Grant, says Carl. And hey, Zachy. How you doing? Morning, y'all. Well, I'm glad to hear a Canadian picking up y'all. That means we're doing something right here in the States. Foxy says my energy levels have just plummeted. Well, I'm sorry about that. I'll try to bring them up best I can. And hi, Carl. And we got greetings for Zach and Foxy. Zach, the weather Foxy. And greetings. And weather's part of it. 27 degrees. That's rough. I don't have my news is once again bringing me stock information that I don't care about. But when it rotates the weather, I'll tell you what it's saying over here. I Ubered yesterday, and a customer told me they wouldn't have been able to vote if not for me. That made me happy. Cool, Grant. Indeed. Well, I'm awake now. And how did the green room go? Yeah, that shout blew out the mic. As long as you can still hear me, I'll get another one later. The green room gave everyone a safe space last night to get away from the other media. Hope you guys are doing well. As I said, I apologize. I couldn't make it the green room. I was being of service, as I occasionally am. And that's good. I thought about joining, but I was too stressed out. Angie, my book club is supposed to meet tonight. You never believe the book we're supposed to talk about. We're supposed to discuss Rosemary's Baby. Angie and I both said, no, thank you. I can see why. That's why we opened up Foxy, so people could chill. Hashtag fueled by spite. Let's go. I know someone named Rosemary who had a baby on Friday the 13th. I don't know if anybody's ever read the book, but it's both slower and more brutal than the movie. Yeah, I'd skip that too, Grant. I'd like to hang out with you guys, Carl and Donna. I don't enjoy doing the whole green room thing, but I'd like to talk sometime. I feel like we used to talk all the time during the pandemic, but not lately. The green room isn't always a raucous riot of humor. Sometimes it's like group therapy. I just like to hype it up. It's nothing personal. Grant says, I always had trouble getting a word in with the green room. I understand that. Can't help it, Nick. Do you by chance have 6 fingers on your right hand? Definitely have some Count Rugen vibes going on. Villain arcs happen, but look, only 5. While my doctor did kind of say that I might be confused for another species, I am not that confusing. Hey, Rich. Yeah, Rich, Nick's hair looks more luxurious than usual. Of course, during my convention, I had frizz beyond frizz. But yes, today I am literally fresh out of the shower. And funny thing is, MCs can't get the job done without support characters. I don't know. I'm just a wanderer chasing the elusive mayfly of peace. Have you considered doing shampoo commercials? That require me to use branded shampoos. I use the incredibly cheap stuff from Walmart. I can understand, Grant. Sometimes I can't get a word in either. Sorry, my brother called me on the phone just now. Family first. I feel bad about joking around right before your passionate speech. Don't. Look, guys. 1, I accept humor directed in my direction. It would be very hard for you to call me something that would actually offend. That is not a challenge. I'm sure many of you would be capable of it. But if your joke brings a little joy, that's what matters. And that's what we're going to work toward. I'll have to go back later and watch the bulk of today's message. I've been very down today. I woke at 3 a.m. to the sound of my wife crying. Couldn't get back to sleep. Not a fun way to begin the day. It never is. But if it helps Grant, I've been there. Poor Angie. Certain groups of people want us to despair today. Don't let them win. 1461. As of today, there's 1,461 days till the next election. Now, I may be foolish in my naivete, but it is still my firm belief that will be one election that will have to have a different cast of players. We don't have to persist forever. There's a chance we only have to persist till then. We do our time and get through. Hello, Kiri. Hello, chat, Kiri. Hey, Kiri. Hey, Kiri. Kiri. I don't know what to do about my Kickstarter. My comic book is already done, so I can't just give it up. Don't, Grant. Do not surrender your joys and purpose and mission because of despair. Look, I'm going to say something really spicy. Really spicy. In many ways, on September 11th and beyond, terrorists made America scared. People became afraid and sacrificed their freedoms for fear. Don't let that happen again. Not in your life. How long does that have to go? Can you post a link here? But the funding hasn't changed in almost a week. It was maybe foolhardy to do a Kickstarter during a major election. You know what? I was discussing with other vendors that election seasons tend to be rough on our types of business. They just are. Do your best. If it doesn't work now, if you can't get what you need, you have to do it another way later. But giving up is not the answer. Poor pup is scared of the vacuum. Say, oh, poor pup. Hey, Kiri. Well, if you quit tearing things to bits, I wouldn't have to do it as often. I know that feeling. And there's Grant's Kickstarter. Good morning. It's hump day, and we will move on. We'll do more than move on. We will persist, and we will prevail. Have faith, good sir. I do believe. Well, I believe justice delayed is justice denied. But I also believe, from experience, my friends, time and time and time and time again, what goes around comes around. It may take a long time, but the longer that boomerang is traveling, the harder it hits when it gets to its destination. In the words of St. Fafo, he who messeth around findeth out. Grant, you have almost 3 weeks yet. Methinks after the dust settle for a week and go headlong back into it. there you go. Yep, every Kickstarter has plateau time. Yep, it's a good choice Dawn makes. Can't say, Nick, you have been heard, and this is why I picked you. I've been listening. Thank you, Brian. Seriously. I'm getting teary-eyed, and I'm comfortable enough to admit it. Thank you, sir. Once my strength and focus rebuilds, I'll be back on the front lines, comforting the afflicted and afflicting the comfortable. God bless you, Brian K. Morris. Hi, BKM. Hey, Chris and BKM. Hey, Brian. Hey, Grant. Give Angie a hug for me, will you? Save another for yourself. I'm sure someone like Nick Scrabble. Well, I hope they do. We all need to support one another right now. Absolutely. Alec, say hi from me. Hello, Texty Alec. We will I'll be talking to Alec later. And that brings me great joy and comfort. I've been busy. And yes, it's Misty's birthday, so I won't be able to watch tonight, but I'll catch it on the rerun. Thank you. This video could use a few more likes if you have any to spare. Would always be appreciated. Happy birthday, Misty. Happy birthday, Misty. Dawn's babies. Happy birthday, my babies. www.facebook.com/Georgette and Buddy. Happy birthday to Misty. Happy birthday to Misty. Accountability. Chainmail, working on New Weave. Writing. Short published in the issue of 300 of Apfillion, and working on the non-story portion for the book Shorts. Glad to hear it, Rich. Keep it up. I'm proud of you, man. Happy birthday to Misty. Happy birthday to Misty. No rest for the cryptid. Money don't grow on trees. Yeah, well, you know, sometimes an alleged cryptid's got to cut fence and sort somebody out, and won't be the first and won't be the last. I put my slippers on. My feet were cold again. I'm sorry your feet were cold. Carl woke today early at 3 a.m. to use the washroom, but there was this weird sound. I tracked the echo all over the house. You weren't the only one who was up at 3 a.m. The cats had jumped on the shop vac and it was just working away. Oops. Carl, is it a pre-Jeff? If the cats want to vacuum, that's cool. Just not at 3 a.m. Didn't know cats knew how to vacuum. Cats know how to do a great many things. I'm going to run an ad, switch over to doing the art bit. We'll see if we can't knock out some stuff. Okay, guys? You know what? Grant's having a rough time, so I'll run his ad.
Sasquatch, the Loch Ness Monster, Mothman, the Jersey Devil, Chupacabra. For millennia, these creatures have perplexed the human race. But what if they are forces of good? What if they have been sent here by a federation of more advanced alien species to help and defend the human race? That's the premise of League of Cryptids, a new comic book by Grant Lankard, creator of the smash hits Beowulf and Memoirs of the Morbid. His new comic, League of Cryptids, is a 4-part story involving these 5 creatures banding together to defend Earth from an invading alien race, just as one of their members is losing faith in the human race and questioning their mission. The epic tale begins in League of Cryptids 1.
All right, folks, we're gonna just get right into some artwork, if you guys don't mind. Let me check the comments real quick. Thanks, Nick. And time lapse. Okay. So we'll hit present. We'll share screen. I'm only sharing the window. I know I normally share the whole thing so you can see some of the switching I do, but sharing, I'm getting enough messages that are popping up on the screen. I don't necessarily want everyone's business to be out there. Oh, and I hit the wrong button, so we'll try that again. I meant to close up the warning. Why did it do that? 1 second. There we go. And we are back, and I can hide this thing so I don't have to share. And we will go here. We will go time lapse. Okay, cool. I know that right now the world's scary and kind of dark. But the nice thing is, this isn't that world. The nice thing is, on my page, it's whatever I make it. So we're going to start real simple. Again, I'm using how I usually do when I'm doing a landscape, and I do like to warm up with landscapes. We got a soft, maybe a soft springy day. And I hope you guys enjoyed the thumbnail. I realized I was behind due to some technical errors. And I had to come up with one today. Although I do think it's one of my better ones. Oh, don't forget some tunes. Thank you. Probably do need them. We'll go here. Bring it down to about here so it's not blowing everyone's ears out. And we will say... Tickle Me, which is by the amazing Dan Hollifield, used with permission. I'm going to sorry, I had to think about where I wanted to start this. If you're cut in the mountain, sorry, you probably heard my phone make a soft noise. That's just a medical text coming through. We're just going to cut this in. Swirly lines, but remember, when you're doing a mountain, mountains are movement. It's beyond glacially slow, but it is movement. I'll do this because I'm going to have to lighten, I want to say this side. I think I'm going to lighten this side. So what I'm doing is I'm leaving lots of space for me to come back and do things like this. And don't worry, we're using digital painting technique that I like to use, which is a little different than traditional, although you can do this kind of thing traditionally as well. And since I have the music going, let me check your comments. Okay, looks like we're good, going well. Oh, okay. What was that I wanted? Oh, we're not there yet. Too small. That's fine. Oh, it's a little thin. Did not expect it to go that thin. Oh, because I'm using the painterly blender left over. I did not mean to do that. So, undo brush. And let's go fingertip. Yep, fingertip's what I'm looking for. Yep, because that gives it the different tips. Just layer that on down. This sort of turns everything into a almost a web pastel, in that anything can be smudged now. Oh, I see. I somehow grabbed the wrong color. That's okay. Let's add some more. And let's go back here. Let's go blend. We'll just keep at it. I need at least one done. Yeah, that's not. I like the fingertip version. It's more aggressive. Oops, that line got out of hand. Isn't it great to have an undo button, my friends? Oops. Now, I know Glenn will give me flack for not drawing, traditionally right now. And once I get my scanner, I get my old computer set up so I can try to scan, although I really need to be able to scan at higher resolutions anyway. Now, here. That's nice, kind of. Well, there we go. Let's darken this up a bit. Darken up right here a bit. And again, back to the blender. And it's just a cycle. It's a really neat cycle. Oh, bye, Dawn. Have fun with your bestie. Seriously, find some joy. I'm planning, after this is all said and done, assuming I have managed to get the living room recovered from our assorted messes in both moving and the trip prep. I might play some Magic today. Now, I am nearly as annoyed with WotC as I am the political system these days, but I own cards, so there's no reason to not enjoy the cards we own. I've got the Happy Mountain, and just remembering that flow, keep it interesting. I need gray. Is that wide enough? Maybe it is. Yeah, it'll do. Look at that. That's a good mountain. I'm starting to like this mountain. Take a while, but I'm starting to just fidgeting in where I think it needs more colors or some more texture. Okay, you guys have lunch. I'll be here later, and you guys can do what you need to do. This is going to be a long one. I've already cleared that with Mandy, and Sandra knows Wednesdays run long. Garbages are already out. You guys do what you gotta do. I would never use this as art therapy. Nah. That would never be it. There we go. There we go. Didn't even that. I like that. Okay. Next layer. You need some dark soil. One of these. And this is never, yeah, I know this is a fairly basic, you guys are getting, familiar with what I draw. If I can keep the canvas where it's supposed to be. I might shake things up just a bit. But we're just going to keep right on. And no, I'm not doing a tree. See, I have this thing for my favorite flower, and I want to get better at them, so I am working at it. Alrighty, now we need got a nice little rhythm there. Oops, wrong color. A few more of these little dudes. I'm not quite making the petals wide enough, so I want to fix that. Thing is, the ones where I live are so windswept and beaten. They get all manner of shapes. I'm just going to sit here. Whoa, that is the wrong one. That's far too powerful. Oh. Too much pressure. Normally I wouldn't have put them so level, but that's okay. And I'm just going to quietly and rather defiantly put up a few more of these guys. I know this one came out a little more purple. That's okay. That's not even perfect, and that's okay. Whoop, that one's too. There we go. I like that they're so raggedy. They're raggedy little flowers. All right, folks. Let's see. Mount Fuji had its first snowless October in 130 years. Yes, it is. See you folks tonight, whether I'm on or not. Enjoy lunch. Our lunch time is still several hours off. God, keep going. Happy hump day. Keep your chins up and try to be positive. Smile makes people wonder what you're up to. It's contagious in a good way. Yes, sir. And this is just seeing everybody off. Ah, did it again too hard. Oh, okay. There we go. Needs a couple more. And I know this isn't scientifically accurate. Oh, wait, I forgot. There we go. Now we'll just grab some of this here. Get this rhythm going. Brighter one. And we're just giving very choppy little ratty pieces of grass. Lots of fun because you're slicing at the paper. Hi, Inigo. And you make a valid point about not letting it get you down, Gary, but right now, I am trying to be here for the folks who need me to be supportive. Not everyone can take so Marlo, maybe. Just need something. I know this is a very springy picture, but I think we need a springy picture. Sometimes they're just good for the soul. Like I said, this one has been it's been a little difficult for the history majors. There we go. I like that one. Well, save as chicory. Chicory spring. We'll do that. I think we needed that. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of folks need a lot. So it is a type of aster. Very good, Foxy. Chicories are in the aster family. They're related to dandelions. They're incredibly hardy. They bloom fairly early, so they're important for pollinators. Guys, this. Go here. Oh, I forgot to get the red. For some reason, it's not. Good. Let's see if this is going to work. Yes. And I'm. Let's see. Is it a very wintry, festive thing? Not really. Doesn't fit my mood. In a way, I'm defiant. Oh, where are we at? Oh, shoot. If I'd realized it would be the 11th, I would have drawn poppies. Or where can you? 11. Sorry, you guys can't see this part, but I got to check that. Oh, okie dokie. Okie dokie, sure. Alright, wow, new one? Okay. Not surprised the green thumb knows what you were drawing, and the ones out here are late bloomers, usually fall time. Oh, we get them in waves where I am. Yeah. Okay. What am I drawing now? I had a thought and I just abandoned it. Well, you know what? Let's take a moment. We'll run an ad. And come back to this. Since we heard from Brian, here we go.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho. Santastine, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
All right, guys, I want to check something before I start the next video. So it will be just a second. Because oh, it's not. It's being lame. Okay, it's being lame. Let me try this then. There are more than one way to skin the cats. Let's see now. Because I had some information and okay, we're almost Oh, no, that's one I shared. We're almost there. We're almost there. Aha. Copy link address. Real quick. I want to take a moment out of this to take care of something I had planned to do before all happened. My friend who goes currently by the handle Foxy Fatale, amongst other things, she's going to start streaming, and I'm going to corrupt her to indie CD. I mean, what? Never. I do not plan against my friends for their well-being. She put a cover she sang out, and she did a great job. So I wanted to take a moment to get some more ears on that. So what I'm going to do is put this in the chat. And it's this one, audio.com/FoxyXFatale, Audio Save Me Cover Complete 2. You guys have to know that I have a weakness. You could say that torch singers are my kryptonite. And I really feel the need to bring some things that bring me joy. So I'm sharing this around. She is delightful. I will also be doing some logo design work for her. Probably later, maybe later today, maybe Friday, as Thursday is my wedding anniversary. But, whoo, she's just a heart stopper of a songstress, and I want to get more ears on her because it's good for her. Now, let's get sketchery. Let's get sketchery. I told you guys I had another Foxy. I'm going to do, maybe I should draw something Foxy related. Bet I can. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Yes, I'm drawing Anthro because it scares certain groups. Anyway. Hey, how can you draw Anthro? Oh, I can draw a lot of things. That's hands on the hips energy going. We try. We try. And yes, your fellow Foxy, rocks the hands on the hips and bombastic side eye. So I'm going to do her bombastic side eye and just develop her a little bit here. We'll do this. Since I said since you got the hands on the hips energy too, we're going to work that way. Just see if I can still remember how to do Anthro. I'm rough. Bad. I'll go here. There we go. And then I have to think about her hair, which is a little more challenging than normal because this foxy is prone to dramatic hair. So we'll do it like this. Keep it simple, but still have that energy. Not bad. And I have to decide because her style is so hard to quantitate. Okay. Needs to be lit with very rock and roll. Do it like that. Her head seems, is her head too big? Did I draw her head too big? Let me check. Like I said, I'm a little rusty with my anthro, so. Oh yeah, let me move that around. Much better. Down just a smidge. There we go. Okay. Deselect. I can fix that. Yep. Now, look at that. That. There we go. That's a good set. Do that. Give her a couple necklaces. That's kind of her jam too. Okay, cool. I forgot the tunes. Well, thank you, Carrie. I've been around quite a bit in the anthro field. I'll run Nolan Mud. Something with a little bit of beat to it. Woo. Why did you do that? What's going on here? There we go. There we go. Now we'll add a layer and I'll start inking this. Gotta do some zooming though. Let's see what we got. Let's see. And I do too. And I admire anyone with the drop period. I'll enjoy the community about a year or two ago. People who do a great job with their personas and other anthro characters. Oh yes. I've been drawing anthro for many years. Every so often somebody will try to give me crud about it, but at this point, they are quite literally marking up the wrong tree. So I just have to start inking in the parts that need it. Back to there. Right. Fox has a longer, more delicate muzzle than, say, a dog or a wolf or other canid or canid adjacent things. Don't call hyena canid. They're behind the fan club is really spicy. Fair warning. Now, one of my favorite misadventures was when I ended up at the Midwest Fur Fest in the early aughts. My buddy Frank, a gentleman brought around a actual lynx. He was an exotic pet owner, and so we were in this hotel area. Everybody's partying. Well, they're partying. We're doing our thing. Booze and I do not get together, nor do I suffer drunkard's well. In fact, finding out a place is heavily alcoholic is one of the fastest ways to get me to guarantee I won't show up. You stop that. There we go. That was close, but not that was right. Put this one on. I like this may be my favorite of Dan Hallfield's music because it has that bluesy jazz vibe. And anyone who's known me for long knows I adore a good bluesy jazz riff. Both my brothers, who are far cooler than I am, can play the saxophone. Because I could chorus, I was not permitted to go to band. Amongst other reasons, it was the whole thing. But there we go. We can make it work. I can come over here and pull opacity on it. I didn't know. There we go. That makes it a little easier. If you have any questions about it, Carrie, you want some advice or good references, if you're looking to get into that community, the art side of that community, please reach out to me. Oh, I forgot my horns. Oh, I'll work them in later. She'll forgive me. Anyway. And yes, it's another friend of mine who may or may not be cryptid adjacent. Deal with it. Many of my friends are cryptids or cryptid adjacent. And that's okay. Oh, fuck is a bit of it. So I will imply something for people like that. That's really not bad. I'll take that. Give her a chunky bracelet. Who doesn't love a good chunky bracelet? Hands are still the bane of my existence, but I've reached the point where I would rather draw a bad hand than no hands. Simply because it's got, it smites and spites the yeah. Oh, I can see that you're in your anime Fox Girl face, and there is nothing wrong with that. I think it's Meriwether Media had a short series that was called was it Fox Girls Are Better Than Cat Girls or something like that? I think you'll find it amusing. Come on. Ah, that line hated me. Ouch. Okay. Ouch. Come on. Trying to get the angle right, and I'm having trouble. My arm isn't bending like it's supposed to. I'll take that one. That one's not bad. Not great, but not bad. Now, that on that. Let's see. How am I going to incorporate horns into this mouse? Basically like this. Foxy has a thing for tieflings, so in short, she's going to make everything just that notch more difficult. There we go. We made it work, sort of. I'm going to have to work on that one. This one we can work with. That horn, it needs some work. Oh, actually, the lines around it. Do that. The other one. Well, I'll make it black. It'll be simple. It'll work. Give a little bit of, yes. Okay, so I gave a minor serving of cake. If that offends anyone. Take it up with the, you know, how Stephen Marie cares about you. Dr. Tom. I think Stephen Colbert said it pretty well. Dang, I can't talk about that. There's a little high in the boots. Not bad for being rusty. You feel like, hey Johnny, how you doing? Glad to see you. Just sneaking in there. Feel like that living proof Fox Girls have more fun than cat girls. Depends on the individual. But we're going to do this, and I may just do this as gift art for my friend Foxy now. There's the shapes. It actually helps. It's so comforting right now. Anyhow, first, I don't really need a whole lot more. But we'll do suitable. Because I did say I have a thing for court singers. So, let's lose this layer and see what we got going on. Not bad. Okay. That's not bad. I just need... Now, I mean, this is no Daphne Lage art, but for somebody who hasn't done a lot of Afro in a long time, it's unacceptable. I will, I think I will take that. And we'll take that. But I made a mistake, so I got to close that up. I see another place I need to. There we go. I knew there was a mistake. I could see it. Fix all this. I know I'm making a mess. I gotta fix that check the tail somehow. Okay, I admit the hair looks a little bit late season's Buffy, but I will still accept it. Add another layer. Now I can go fill, other layers. Let's see what we can get done. That's not bad. I need a bunker. That actually doesn't look too bad at all. I would gladly accept that. And I don't put. Oh, that though. What wasn't? Oh, I see. Back to here. Back to black. Whoa, wrong marker. There we go. Now, for this layer, back to the fill. Grab the fill. Do that. Black. Perfect. Now we take this, to multiply, and everything looks much better. Foxy, then yes. Yeah. Class. That is where I missed the line, so I have to come back here, and this is where I find the things that I didn't fix. Remember, kids, close your lines. You'll suffer later if you don't. So we're getting there. Thank you. Now we need... What else needs to be read? I'm getting there. Oh, wrong layer. Plastic molds in. We're just knocking through what we have knocked through at this point. Over here, just put the erase stuff after it's what color is her hair this week? When she does favor, we're going to do the dramatic thing. Yes, I know it's not necessarily the best color match, so red, but it also fits the way she likes to dye her hair. Do that. See, now I've almost patched her up. No, not that. And a lot of it's just taking your way through, finding the parts that are missing. Now we're just finding the right colors for her outfit because she's going to roll the way she rolls. More off of that. Not bad. Not bad at all. I will take that. There we are. Just getting some of this color in here. Now, getting more apparent holidays that I can find. Tiny bit of cleanup that I see. There we go. Now, because it's her, do something vaguely dramatic with the hair. Oh, what's that? The return of the blend tool? Blend tool with a passion. Nice. We'll let that go for now. Next, add a layer, blend mode, multiply. Boom. Grab about the darkest I want to deal with. And fill tool. Fill tool. For only the editing layer, boom. Now, eraser. Eraser. The spotlight. Just coming into view in the darkened club. Yeah, how does that look? Let me look on the screen. Yeah, that looks good. That looks pretty groovy. I want to come. I'm gonna add another layer. I didn't do any shading on her particularly because I wanted just to block the overlayer out. Multiply. We're going to go to something like 30. Ray 30. Bring up our good friend Multicam. Now comes the much harder defined shading. I'll do a little bit of erasing to clear a lot of this out. But there we go. Now let's play with the opacity on these shadows. Nice. Sign off on this because I'll probably be sending her a copy. You're right. Your eyes could use some darkening. There we go. Oh yeah. Not bad. I'll take that. Take that in a bag of chips. Okay. File. Save as. Boxy debut. Save that. Forgot to get my microphone where you told me to. My bad. No. Sweating it though. Red. Will it show up? Oh yeah, well it'll show just fine. Thank you. I do appreciate when my lighting tricks are well received. JPEG and TF 11, 13, 24. Means I have one more to get done, guys, and I will be back on. Well, almost back on stage. Okay, I need to do it. I'll save it. That's fine. But. Let's see, let's go. Brand, pause the music. For this important commercial break. I haven't run this one in a while, so we'll run this. And I'll be back in a minute 49.
In 1948, a man was found dead on the beach. But he hadn't just washed up. Oh no, he was very nicely propped up against the seawall, very well dressed. But there were no labels in his clothes. They had all been cut out. Very mysterious, the police thought. And then they found, rolled up in his pocket, a piece of paper from a novel that said Tamam Shud. When they finally traced it, it came back to the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. But it got even more strange, because in the back of the book, when they found that it had been torn out of, there was a code, a secret code that has not been cracked to this very day. When they finally found his suitcase, it had a mysterious jumble of items, some which were very hard to explain. Also in the back of the book was the phone number of a very mysterious nurse. What did she have to do with the death of the Somerton man? Find Death and Love Down Under, a novel by Carl Witzman, on Lulu.com in both ebook and print format.
We have a new break brought up by the fact that Dusty got in while I was making my quick bathroom break. Hi, Dusty. Yeah. You gonna sing for him? You woke me up singing. You gonna sing? A little? I don't know if they can hear it. There you go. You love the nice people, don't you, Dusty? Yeah. Okay. Where are we going? Up on my shoulder? We can work like this. Maybe. That's a lot of cat butt, cat. That's a lot of cat butt. What you doing? What you doing? All right. Are you going down? No, you can't eat the dirt blaster. Are you going down? Here. How about you do that? You do that? Okay. I'm going to draw. Well, they can't see me draw, so I have to go let them see me draw. Where are we going? Oh, Foxy says hello, Dusty. Whoa, Dusty. The nice people need pictures. The nice people need pictures. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we need music too. Time lapse. Hold on. Okay. Minute. Time lapse. Record this time. Can I get some music? Dusty. Yes, thank you. Okay, now let's get some music going. Yes, I love you. Okay, do that. That, and we'll just keep them drawing. Right, we'll just keep them fun drawing. Right. No, he hasn't settled. Would you like to do stuff? Yeah. Okay. Go on. Thank you, dear. We just 90% for cracking Dusty. Yeah. That sounds nice. Sounds like a nice one. Yeah. Anyway, just doing it. just kind of got pulled right into the zone. Do this. Just a fun, chill picture for a moment. Just relaxing. Oh, we got comments. Hold on, let me check. Thank you to the 4 people still here. Yes, I was catted. I was definitely. I have a portion of you off today. Yeah, they're way off. Ow, I chibi headed that. Okay. Fix that pretty easily. I'll just fix the hairline real quick. Well, so does the eraser. Whoa, not that much eraser though. This part right here. Come back to the pencil. And pull this part down. Okay, it's a little longer. This one. Yeah. This part needs a little work. Good. Not bad. So you got a little tip on resizing tutorial style. That's not bad. I think this needs to be a cowl skirt. Yeah, it needs that. Good. Very cute, but very kind of cozy, wintry picture. I will take that. This one. Oh, you're being dogged? Oh, it's good to be dogged. That way, anyway. What's going on with it? Oh, I know what's going on. This. Yeah. This, that, well, this, that, there we go. Oh, cat her up. There we go. Yeah, it's a good idea. That. Not bad. Not bad. Well, well, now do a little bit more up here. I like a little easier. I don't like this. I like this. If I do some drawing from memory, you'll forgive me. I don't think this part's right. I think it's the idea across. Well, this speed drawing never hurt anyone. Yeah. See, for a quick piece, that's really not bad. Kind of want, you know what I am, let me do it this way, so it's no watercolor. Here, no, here, watercolor. Now, the reason I'm not letting it won't stack right. I'm purposely using the watercolors because they make me use. I like to add the paper staining when I do this. Oops, see? That's not what. Cool. I don't like the way this is working out, to be honest. That's how I put the head. A little lighter. And I'm just treating it like I would if I were watercoloring it. Then I'll decide if I want to be on normal or if I want to be on multiply. But this is like a quick one, and sometimes the quick ones are some of the more fun. Kind of like the natural feeling mistakes too. There's a gentleness and a realness to all that. I just got that because that's in the middle, so I'm going to have to come over here. Yep. Redo that, so I'll do that. One button. Start over again. There we go. A lot of it's just kind of holding my breath and letting, accepting the fact that my hand is going to hurt, but it has to happen. There's a lesson there somewhere in understanding that sometimes it's going to hurt, and if you can't do anything about it, all you can do is endure. I like when I can get this almost storybook feeling vibe. That's not bad. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. That's literally the color of my couch. Almost exactly. But yeah. Excuse me. Do that. All right, let's get a little closer to Dusty's actual marking. I'm looking at one more layer. Airbrush it to keep it a little easier to maintain. Make it a multiply. Another 20. That's a good start, huh? I'm expecting a call. I think that's enough. Yeah, that worked. Alrighty. And thank you. Thank you very much. And yeah, we're going to just feel like it was a quick watercolor feeling picture. Let's see. Amanda. Oh. That was a sweet thing. Okay. That's what I want. Give that a bit. It's been 2 hours. After I get this all set up, I'm going to do that. I don't know, guys. My hair's dried out, so now it's starting to poof. So, I don't know what I have to do. I don't know if I'm strong enough to do it. No. You know exactly what I have to do, guys. That needs to go there. What? No. Stop that. More? Not the one place where you can see that real better. Oh, I thought that worked good. There we go. Export single layer. Create. NTF 11 15 24 and there's not 111th month in the calendar. We'll save that. Okay. I think, guys. All right, guys. I think. Oops, let's see. Gonna run some ads, and we'll and we're back. We're just having some other technical difficulties. And once we get that fixed, okay, it looks like we're golden there. I think whatever that business is will get fixed in a bit. Thank you. Or hey, sorry guys, it froze. I'm still going to run those ads. Where are we? All right, and we want to remind you guys to let Kat art.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
All right, and because so many people are on this, I have to run this ad.
Hello, I'm Dan Hallfield. I'm the senior editor and publisher of Abelian Webzine, the world's oldest free creative writing e-zine since 1997. Since then, we have helped over 500 amateur writers learn what they needed to turn pro. www.apelion-webzine.com and read not only what we've got going on right now, but 28 years worth of our archives of stories. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you all. I know it's been a rough day. There are still a few of you left, but together, we're going to get through it. Okay? We all have some challenges. We all know what's going on. But kindness, love, mercy, forgiveness, these things matter. Grace and decorum in their own way matter. And through it all, guys, I will be right here, a click or a call away, because I want you guys to feel supported, feel loved, and to let you know brighter days are ahead. Not because anyone's going to do anything for us to brighten them, but because we have the capacity to face any darkness together. Keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating, because as long as you do, you can edit it, you can fix it, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too, and I will see you Friday for another episode of Nevermind the Furthermore. Toodles, folks.